What's up guys, RuppDat here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last part, we crashed Yuna's forced wedding to Maester Seymour, and with a little bit of help from her, we managed to save her from the dreadful tyranny of marriage. Seymour doesn't deserve to be married anyway. So in this episode, we've made here to Bevelle Temple, where we're going to go inside and navigate through the Cloister of Trials to hopefully meet up with Yuna as well as get a new aeon. Now, I will say this, Bevelle Temple is really interesting, and you'll see why here in a moment. So, we pushed that pedestal into the glowing lift, and now it is an elevator. And we look all ghostly as we go down. As you can see, this temple looks very mechanical. How interesting that we've got a Machina sort of temple for the heart of Yevon. More hypocritic stuff. Anyway. So the key puzzle in this entire cloister is timing. Like for example, right here you gotta wait till that arrow is pointing to the right and follow it down. That's where you need to go first. This temple is one of the more confusing ones, that's for sure. Mostly because you've got so many places you can go, and navigating in general is all about timing. Which can get quite irritating at times, especially if you miss the mark. I'm normally pretty good at timing, so hopefully this won't be an issue. But this is one of those temples where I still get confused. So we're going to take this Bevelle sphere out now, and put it in here along with the other one. Now, how do we reactivate the elevator? Simply push the pedestal back into here. And we've got our ride back. Now, I will point out one thing quick as I'm riding back up. And that's a very interesting perspective to do it in. I'm gonna go back up, so let's do that. The destruction sphere for Bevelle Temple is impossible to miss. For the simple fact that you need the destruction sphere to actually clear the cloister. There we go. Right here you want to go to the right. Okay, take one of the Bevelle spheres out now. And let's place it in here. And what do we activate? Hey look, we fixed the pathway. So let's go ahead and get our ride back into position and get back moving again. Now, here we're going to want to make a complete loop around, so just don't press anything on that last area. So, what we're going to do next, past that, and we're going to want to go left here now. So, let's grab this Bevelle sphere now, put it into place. I really wish that dealing with these pedestals was a little more fluent. That is one complaint I guess I have about the game. But I guess that's what you get for trying to make a puzzle game at some point out of an RPG. Maybe. I don't know. That one's on the developers. So, our next destination, we want to go right on here again. I guess I can try and finish my thought from earlier now. So we get stopped here, and where you want to go is to the left. So ride this all the way down. This one's a little faster, but you want to go to the last one. I missed it. No problem, just keep going straight. And come on. Yes. So we want to make a right here. And we get taken here. So let's take one of the Bevelle spheres out now. And place it into here. I might as well get back to my thought now, since we're about ready to really deal with it. Oh, right. I need another Bevelle sphere. Come here. Let's place you here. Oh, that... I could have sworn that did something. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a sphere. Yep, I remember now. I know what I need. See, this is one of those... This is a really confusing temple, which I expect no less from the final required temple of the game. Okay, what we're going to do now is go straight again. And this time we're looking to take the second branch. Alright, come on, right. Yep, got it. Anyway, like I've been trying to say for the past few minutes now, the destruction sphere in this temple is impossible to miss because it is actually required around right here, actually, I think, in order to, yeah, this is where the destruction sphere is ultimately going to go to clear the way to the end of the Cloister of Trials. So this is the only time where the destruction sphere is actually required. So we're going to take the glyph sphere, and now let's go back to the third branch. Now we've got this. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the third branch. Ah, missed it. It was going slower for me that time too. Alright, let's try again. See, that is really the one key element of this entire temple's puzzle, and definitely the most irritating element out of it. The timing, especially when you're just strolling along, and it looks like there's no way you're going to be able to actually get to where you need to go in time. Okay, come on. And again. Third time's the charm. So, let's ride again. I guess you can kind of imagine this as a roller coaster, maybe. Got it. And this is our stop. So now that I've got the glyph sphere, which is the sphere I need this time, I'm going to take it and put it up there where I tried to fit that Bevelle sphere earlier. This is where the glyph sphere belongs. So that gets rid of that. And here's our destruction sphere. Required to beat the temple. And it's the last required destruction... Well, the last destruction sphere from the required temples. Wait. Never mind, there is actually one more required temple later in the game that I'm completely forgetting about. But we will deal with that later. Because we are not there yet and will not be there for quite a while. So... we know where the destruction sphere goes. Yeah. And, of course, this thing is going to make me loop around again. This is one of the reasons I hate Bevelle Temple. It's just so irritating. Just having to time everything. Alright. Hopefully we will not have to do any of that bullshit again. So... wait, I forgot to grab the destruction sphere. Bevelle Temple, what are you doing to my brain? Get in there. And... it alters that. Thing is, now I need to get back to there. So let's go ahead and get our ride set up again. Now, Before we head over there, though, we need to make one last pit stop. And I missed it. That Bevelle sphere that we put in earlier, we need it back now in order to actually activate that glyph and ride all the way up. So, let's snag it quick. So I guess while I'm taking care of all this, how are you guys doing? I just got through a really busy week that, honestly, I'm glad to be done with. Just too many projects for college and not enough time, and so stressful. Luckily, I've got video games as one of the things to help me keep my sanity. And I do enjoy Let's Playing. It's a very nice hobby. I do enjoy it. Okay, so now we're going to take the first path because now we can actually do something with it. So we're going to ride over to this little break here. We have to move around it. And push it to the other side. Our ride awaits. Let's go. I think I didn't need to stop. Yeah, I didn't need to stop here. Or maybe I did. I'm sorry, but I just can't sit here editing this and watch this unfold any longer. It's clear to all of you guys by now that I pushed the pillar in the completely wrong direction, and I'm back where I originally was, instead of where I should be. And that was a huge mistake on my part that I don't realize for another few minutes. So I'm going to save you guys the time and trouble, and just cut away to when I actually realize I need to go in the correct direction, and proceed to put myself back on the right path. I apologize for my own stupidity. That's what Bevelle Temple does to me. Alright, now that we're finally back on track and I'm not screwing this up again. Let's push this down here where it's supposed to go now. Good lord. And off we go. And now we can move up this path, which leads to the end of the temple. Thank God. I'm going to take one of the Bevelle spheres with me, because I think I remember... Yep. There's something we can do up here. It's actually a bonus. It activated that, which I need the pedestal. First off, what's in here? An HP sphere. That's our destruction sphere reward. But there's something else we can get. So if we bring the pedestal up here quick. Actually, now that I think about it, you don't actually need both spheres to actually get up here. This is just if you want this little extra gift. Just ride across, and a Night Lance for Kimahri. Not bad. And now we are done riding the elevator. Or lift. Whatever. Yeah, it's probably a lift. I mean, it's not moving up. I don't know what it is. It's just something that moves us across, alright?
Inside, maybe?
Then what are we standing here for?
Cloister of Trials is done, and
you can stuff your taboos.
I agree, Waka. At this point, we don't give a shit about Yevon. They've already proven... Yeah. So Kimahri's going to give us a hand, and we are going to force our way into the actual Chamber of the Faith. So it's time we finally got a good look at what goes on inside this place, because we've never seen it before. So it's time to see what's going on. Hey, Yuna's here. Wait a minute. That kid.
What's that?
A faith. They join with the summoner, and together receive the aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
And here he goes, joining with Yuna to give us our next aeon. And don't worry, after that annoying as hell Cloister of Trials, the reward is definitely worth it. That boy, though. Bevelle's faith. From all the way back at the beginning of the game, we know that kid. So what is his connection with our main character?
Wait! Don't come out!
Why not? Well, there's your bridal style carrying Yuna, and oh.
There's the last of them. You are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
Why do I doubt that, Keenock? Anyway, here we are, our new Aeon, Bahamut. And he's definitely one hell of a powerhouse. Now, the question is, what to name him? Okay, so I decided to go ahead and name him Omega. I know it's not exactly too original, but I honestly think it fits with Bahamut. And it's asking us to save our game, so I will take that. And we're going to go ahead and end this episode off here. I'm sorry it was a pretty boring episode. I blame the Cloister of Trials. But hopefully things will get more exciting in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been RuppDat. And I will see you guys next time when, apparently, we face our trial. And we'll see you guys then.